liked it, friended it, followed it.
Leonardo is the leader in most versions of the Ninja Turtles, which can come with a lot of responsibility. Sometimes, this duty can make Leonardo feel like he's saddled with a heavy burden. It's not easy being the leader, and it comes with a lot of worry and negative thoughts. Leonardo gets pensive and moody, depressed and angry at the world, and I love when the dark side of his personality gets explored. Juni Ba, the writer and artist of the 2022 TMNT Annual, also likes when the angrier side of Leo gets emphasized. In a recent interview, he shared that his favorite Ninja Turtle is Leonardo.
Yeah, Leo remains at the top.
Juni Ba explains that Leonardo's sense of discipline and his reverence for Splinter are some of the reasons why Leo is his favorite turtle. He also says he likes when negative aspects of Leonardo's character get explored.
I enjoy when stories also show negative aspects of him.
Juni Ba goes on to describe his favorite scene in the 2007 TMNT movie, the rooftop fight scene between Raph and Leo that really shows a darker side of Leo's personality.
You're impatient and hot-tempered, and more importantly, I'm better than you.
This scene is a great example of Leo's anger and arrogance clouding his judgment. But the 2007 TMNT movie isn't the only movie where Leonardo has an attitude. In the 2016 Michael Bay Turtles movie, the scene where an obviously irritated Leonardo yells at his brothers really shows an interesting relationship between them.
Thanks, guys. Real team effort.
Leonardo gets moody and lets his brothers know he's disappointed. They don't want to let down their leader and brother. When Leonardo gets temperamental and snaps, it really shows the audience that being a leader can feel like an obligation. But Leonardo having an edge isn't just something that's featured in the movies, it's in the comics too. One great example of Leonardo's angst is in the following section from Challenges, Michael Dooney's 1991 graphic novel about the Turtles. He practices hard, harder than his brothers. Sometimes even harder than Master Splinter demands. He has his own reasons. The others think of him as the leader, the big brother, the serious one, constantly on guard, determined to be ready for anything. His responsibilities are great. So great, in fact, that sometimes he forgets he is a teenager. Some voice within drives him on, insisting, relentless. Faster, Leonardo. Again, Leonardo. Again, Leonardo. Again! Leonardo is so driven that he's never satisfied, and it makes him depressed. Leonardo has another depressed phase in the IDW comics after issue 100. He pulls away from leading the group and gets into gardening. Donatello wrote about Leo in his journal and said, "Leo stepped back from being our clan leader. He doesn't seem interested in that sort of lifestyle anymore. And instead, he's thrown himself into a greenhouse that keeps on getting bigger and bigger. I guess it gives him something to focus on. Sometimes, he seems like he's in his own world and won't ever come back from it." But my favorite depiction of an angry, despondent Leonardo in the comics came in the IDW 2020 one-shot. The story is set 20 years in the future, and Leonardo is no longer the leader of the group and barely part of the team. Leo is brooding and violent, and I love it. It seems like he just meditates and he's angry all day. He spends a lot of time on the astral plane. He's really pensive and has a habit of disappearing into the astral plane mid-conversation. He even rides in the back seat of the van like a moody teenager. Michelangelo explains, "I didn't want to take over, but after Leo started to withdraw into himself, explore his mystic side and all of that, he always took the weight of the world upon his shoulders, and I guess, after a while, it started to crush him. We had to let him step down as leader, or risk losing him, even more than we already had. But I've got to say, other than the constant danger and stress and the ongoing threat of losing my brothers, being the leader of this team is a pretty easy gig." The 2003 show had another great version of a troubled Leonardo. He takes losses personally, and he takes losses hard.
We didn't finish the job. We blew it. Again, we blew it.
He's really tough on himself and expects a lot from the team. He yells at the other turtles in a fit of rage when he feels like the team could have performed better.
We're always one step behind. We act like a bunch of amateurs. How many times are we gonna get beaten before you guys wise up and realize this isn't a game?
In another episode, Leo is moody and withdrawn and training like a lunatic. Raph and Donatello are both forced to point out that Leo seems different.
Leo's gotten really intense. Leo's going mental. He just seems so angry.
And Michelangelo is really insightful when he explains why Leo might be so stressed and pent up.
I think all of you should just lay off the poor guy. I mean, it can't be fun, always being the responsible one, and we're the ones who really benefit. All because Leonardo is busy being responsible enough for all of us.
There's great character development in this show. A sulking, sullen Leonardo explains to April why he's so moody, and it really makes a lot of sense.
I couldn't protect my brothers, my master. I feel like such a complete failure. It always comes down to the fact that I wasn't good enough.
A lot of people complain that Leonardo is bland and he's just a goody two-shoes leader, but his character is really a lot deeper and more complex than most people realize. Leo's got the weight of the world on his shoulders, and that can take a toll. We all have bad days, and in a weird way, I hope Leo has a lot more, because I love when the troubled side of Leonardo's character gets explored. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and share this video. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Ninja Turtles videos like this.